was told to do it. We prolonged it, and then when well, I'm gonna get on my knees. Well, what did they say? What did they say for me to do? What did they say? Okay, you can't remember it.
Stolen.
It vanishes. You see? So that's with any given situation.
Yeah.
We hear, but we don't hear. The Bible tells us that's what we do. So he's not lying about us.
Yeah.
He's the one made us.
Yeah.
We procrastinate in so many different things. We're so slothful. We're so stubborn. If it's something we want to do, we speedy. Oh, mama, you said you was going to give me. Oh, mama, you said you was going to take me. We remembered it.
Yeah. Riddle me this. Riddle me this. Why is it that we see it in others and not in ourselves? Why is that?
And I thought my mother was not doing right by me. She promised me I could go outside just play. No, not yet. Okay? She already knew I had to do my chores. Yeah. I mean, girls, when they get off that phone, we can get outside. You know, sometimes I was on that phone, and maybe her and her sister were discussing because we wasn't doing our chores right. We were back there bickering with each other. You see, so. But again, I just said that because there's just so many things going up.
Yeah.
So when I get to this level,
Yeah.
then sometimes I get sad and I wonder why things are not going the way I want them to go. Why is this happening?
Yeah.
You see, we have a chance to ponder. But then if I go back to the Word of God, he said, ask of him. Think on these things. If I think on God and the Word of God, he will bring back to my remembrance
Sure.
why certain things are the way they are in my life at this level of
Right.
time in which they are.
Right.
Why is that? Because I rebelled a long time ago.
Yep. Yep.
I didn't listen.
Yep. Yep.
I didn't want to do it then. I chose not to do it then. So then I rushed to try to get it all done. And sometimes it wasn't done correctly.
There you go.
And then what happens? I catch another tube.
Mm-hmm.
I get a worse attitude than I had from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still going to be accusatory,
Mm-hmm.
but it was me all the time.
Right.
It was me. So our father just sits there and he just waits the same way Ella Logan did. She just waited on ever the ground. Yeah.
Wisdom kicks in. Yep. Sometimes God permits those things to happen to us, and by his grace, he has to intervene to help us out. Or else we would never change. Ever. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Think about this, all of us. Because it's important how we listen. Very important. I thought you said. How many times have we said that? And how many times have I thought you said we really didn't listen like we thought we did?
Right. Yeah, you say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mother can say it that way.
It's important to think before we act, whether it's speaking or doing, right? But again, being habitual creatures as we are, we're in the habit of doing it a certain way. Some of my certain ways need to be broken. Would you agree? Because it's not just one way. And your way and my way may not be the right way in the first place. Would you agree?
That's true.
But if you stuck and I'm stuck on me thinking I know what I'm doing and I can do it without you, then it becomes a selfishness that can be also a stubbornness. You know what I'm saying, don't you?
Yes.
You don't listen to nobody. All right?
Yes.
But we easily call somebody else stubborn. and hard-headed. Yes? Huh? You stubborn just like your daddy. You just like your mama. Well, wait a minute. Who you like? Think about it. Yeah. Working on this flesh is a trip. That's all I can say. It's a trip. Because he'll throw you for a loop every time. You think you got yourself figured out? Think again. Huh? It's got some newbies. Am I right? But listen, if we're not listening, what does he say here in Revelations 13:10? The status quo of what will happen if we continue listening as we do.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
What kind of leader, a listener, you think this was, Sharon?
It's like the leader you think it was?
A listener. Yeah.
That was good.
Right there. Now I'm talking about that part of the scripture she just read. What kind of listener do you think that was?
Or somebody that didn't listen often.
Yeah. They decided I'm going to do it like I want to do it, how I want to do it, when I want to do it, if I want to do it. You don't tell me what to do. Right? You've met people like that?
Yes.
You looked in the mirror? I looked in the mirror, and I'm still in that same situation that, captive. With my own, capturing my own captivity. Making my own captivity for I got myself in this mess. Nobody else. But I want the Father to answer me. Father! I want mercy. But I didn't show mercy to the other person. They shouldn't have done all that. Well, what did you do? Accuser of the brother and sister. All right.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
What kind of listener was that? What do you think? Babe, Sharon? What do you think that kind of listener was?
A much better listener.
A much better in which way?
They were kind of listening to what's going on, but it's still up to them to make the move.
Yeah. Even if they kill it?
I mean, they still know right from wrong.
Yeah. What? Okay. This listener that's killing is a revengeful person. So, how is my revenging any better?
It's not better, but yeah.
So, they listened, but they still was going to do it their way.
Correct.
Okay. So, this person was just as hard-headed, right?
Yes.
In other words, they've been told the truth. You shouldn't be doing that. I know, but they do it anyway. Who that sound like? Who that sound like? Just raise it up high. You know who you are. We know who we are, though. That's us. What was that, Mr. Diamond? Yeah. What was that? She said, honey, you forgive me.
He said, oh, don't worry about that. You're going to do it again.
You're going to do it again. You're going to do it anyway. Yeah. Well, you see, sometimes others know us better than we know ourselves. Especially if we get too familiar with each other. We don't respect each other as we are. Am I right? All right. Go ahead.
Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Hello, how many of us need both of those? Huh? Because, see, us as the saints of God, we just as bad. Hello. And matter of fact, he's talking to us. Me and you. Because we have to change our ways. Huh? Man, they always in a hurry. They ain't got no patience. What about us? Go ahead.
And I beheld another beast coming of the earth. And he had two horns like a lamb. And he
Spake.
as a dragon.
Listen, who that sound like that? Who that sound like? The devil in disguise. Like a lamb, but he spake like a dragon. Huh? Isn't that what the devil does?
Yes.
He acts holy. Huh? But he just full of the devil, isn't he? This is a time that we need to realize as we reading through, I'm not going to go through all this right now, but as we reading through this part where we start at verse 9, that we need to pay attention of where we at in time in our own lives and how the devil is easily putting things, have easily put the beast system into place, and how it would be easier now to take a mark of the beast than it was last year or year before. Do you get what I'm saying? Because laws are being changed even this day from last year. Am I right? And have you noticed the areas that the laws have been changed in?
Yes.
What are they?
Definitely in race and with black people for sure.
Okay.
And with medical.
Okay.
With the COVID shot.
Okay. So those three areas right there, let's include the financial status and the educational status. Okay? Because aren't these the main strategies the administration is trying to get a hold of now? Right? Education with the student loans, right? Why is that so? Because it affects the financial structure. And they want their money what? Back. Yeah, they want their money now. They want it back. Yeah, neither do I. But the point is, they are utilizing strategies from previous administrations all the way up to now to change the laws. When they change the laws, listen, I ain't never knew the government to give you nothing for free without a catch.
It was fixed from the beginning.
Yeah,
This is why comes accreditation.
absolutely.
The fixed rate of how much they want to charge us as students.
Yeah.
And then the loan giver
Mm-hmm.
was chosen. They were handpicked.
Yeah.
And they hyped up everything.
Yeah.
You owe more in interest
Mm-hmm.
than you do in your
Mm-hmm.
calculated for credit card.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. They charge us triple.
Absolutely.
If it's 2,000 credit hours,
Yeah.
when the lender
Mm-hmm.
got through with it, it went up to about almost 4,000
Absolutely.
credit hour. And
Absolutely.
they just hacked it all up.
Absolutely.
So it was fixed from the beginning, so this is
Absolutely.
why
It was
you
rigged.
should never be paid.
Yeah.
You should never pay them back.
It was rigged, and to the point.
You never pay them all back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like owning a home.
Mm-hmm. It's equity.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And have you realized now that they have included, or they always have, at least since the new administration been in, to try to get the student loan forgiveness to those who have had the loans and found out that the colleges have folded up or that they couldn't get the jobs that the paper was worth for their degree was like dismissed, that it wasn't really worth being a degree. Y'all seen those? Now, see, these are connected to, remember, Sally Mae, what's the other ones? All of those big ones that when they had the stock market fall. All of these are leading and have led